Hey guys, it's Amy here, and today I bring you my Classics TBR for 2016. If you watched my resolution video, you'll know that I want to read one classic a month in 2016, so today I have 12 classics that I want to show you, so let's get on with it. Firstly, I have the classic that I'm currently reading, which is The Woman in White by Wilkie. It is quite a hefty book, it's just over 700 pages long, and I'm hoping to get it read by the end of January. I read The Moonstone by Collins last year and really loved it. I'm really enjoying this one so far, so I will let you know my full thoughts in my January wrap up. So the next 11 books I'm just going to whiz through quite quickly because I'm pretty sure I've mentioned them in hauls before. So the next one I have here is A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf. This is a really tiny one, so I'm definitely sure I will be able to read it in a month. Next book I actually want to open up to you guys before I go ahead and buy anything, and it is a Jane Austen book. So I've read Pride and Prejudice, I then started reading Sense and Sensibility, and I got about 100 pages in and then left it for like a whole year, and then when I came back to it I'd forgotten who the characters were, and I just really wasn't up for trying to read it again from the beginning. So I probably will read Sense and Sensibility again in the future, but at the moment I'm not really feeling it. So in light of that, I'd like to read a different Jane Austen novel this year. I just don't know which one to go for, so do let me know your recommendations down below. Which one do you think I would enjoy the most out of the remaining ones that I haven't read so far? Next we have A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. I've never read any Dickens before, so I hope this is a good place to start. Do let me know if this isn't a good place to start, because I do also have Oliver Twist, Little Dorrit, Great Expectations as well, so if any of those would be better to start with than this one, let me know down below and maybe I'll pick up one of those instead. Next we have another modern classic, and it is The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. I read We Have Always Lived in the Castle at the end of 2015 and it went straight into my favourites for the year. It was brilliant, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what this one's like. I hope I enjoy it just as much. Next we have more of a children's classic, and it is The Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I've never read this before, but I love the film, so I'm really hoping I enjoy this just as much. One that I think I'll read in the month of Halloween is Dracula by Bram Stoker. Never read this one, and it's been on my shelf for a really long time, so I definitely will get around to reading it this year. Next, a series of children's classics that I hope to carry on with is The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I started these just before Christmas. I read the first two. This is number 3 and 4, and I think it goes up to 7, so I hope to finish them all this year. They're all very short, so I'm sure I will. Another modern classic would be The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. This is another one that I've been meaning to read for such a long time. I've had it on my shelf for quite a while now, so I definitely will be picking it up in 2016. Next we have Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. This is a book I've been interested in reading for quite a while now because I received this book last year and I want to read this one. This is Reading Lolita in Tehran, a non-fiction book by Azar Nafisi. Obviously from the title of this one, Lolita plays a bit of a part in this book, so I do want to have a bit more background knowledge on Lolita before I then head into this one. So I will be reading this one and then possibly this one soon after. Book number 11 is Far From the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy. This is one I've been meaning to pick up for a while as well. I saw Sana do a really brilliant video on Far From the Madding Crowd when the film came out last year, and I just loved it, so I'm really looking forward to seeing the story and where that all came from, and then maybe I will watch the film afterwards. Finally, the last book I have here is another modern classic, and it is East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I read and studied Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck when I was in high school, and I'm just really interested to read more of his work because I read that in a studying context, and yes, I did enjoy it, but after a while it became a bit tedious. So as I won't be studying this one vigorously, hopefully I will enjoy it a lot more than I did Of Mice and Men come the end of my GCSEs. So there we are, those are the 12 classics that I hope to read in 2016. Let me know down below which books you think I should read soon or later in the year. Last week I made a video talking about the 12 non-fiction books that I want to read over the course of 2016, so I'll leave that video linked down below as well if you want to see that. As always, I'll leave links to Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, everything I've mentioned today down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Bye! The reason why I'm doing all this is because I haven't really read much non-fiction before, so I'm hoping to get a wide variety of different kinds of non-fiction books in